What's going on, Attack the Squad? It's your boy Roman, the King of Star 343. I got once again, and today I wanted to go back and reiterate on something I actually said in a video about, if Netflix decides to actually do a live action adaptation of Black Lagoon. And I gotta say, from the live action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop, that is where I am so freaking just, drawing a line because I really can't stand it. And of course, hopefully some of me and my guests will actually, try to say, okay, we got one guest on. Well, anyway, I wanted to actually say, from the bottom of my heart, if they actually tend to nerf Revy like they did with Faye, I'm not watching it. Okay, absolutely not. That's just the thing that I'm afraid of most. Is they're not just going to freaking go and push this narrative that people liking anime or something like that makes it look like we're actually what's wrong with the world today. But they don't understand that we as a community prefer to actually have things as is without anything being changed to fit a different narrative per se. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I don't even know how to make heads or tails about this because A, no one's asking for this. B, you know, the original Cowboy Bebop, the anime Cowboy Bebop, is still a classic. You shouldn't change anything about it. And C, this is all just, an empty virtue signal at the end of the day. Also, if anybody's watching this and, I'm still trying to be careful about who I let on exactly. So I just hope that most of the crew actually gets the memo. I just hope. Oh, we got a guest. Neo, hold on, dude. Hey, what's up, man?
What's good, man? What's up? I just woke up not too long ago. I've been
Yeah.
having a very bad week. And I need to freaking just change certain things up because everybody is just so fucking stupid today. My mind will explode eventually if I don't um do something. Sorry.
It's all good, man. Besides, I was actually kind of doing this live stream as like a follow up to the video about like the live action Black Lagoon, like fiasco that I've actually been having.
Mm. Well, the
Oh
thing is,
man, oh god! Bobby Campbell says live action Black Lagoon. Do you have a trash can? Because I'm gonna.
well, here's the thing about that. Me personally, I think if they do this right,
Yep.
maybe it'll succeed. Like here's the thing about that. Black Lagoon is more grounded than most anime. It's more realistic. They don't, just pull any punches. They don't put any magical stuff in there. They make it very grounded. It's
Exactly.
not that. So it'll probably be the easiest anime live action to do. The only thing is you got to get the right person to make it, like Quentin Tarantino or something like
Exactly.
that.
You get Quinn.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely need Quentin Tarantino to do that. But my only gripe is like how they're actually claiming on practically nerfing like characters like Revy, Rock, Dutch, Benny, Balalaika. and all
If
that.
Quentin
Like,
Tarantino watched the anime and he was trying to do a live action of it, he wouldn't nerf the characters because he's just over the top. So he'll keep Revy looking the same or somewhat.
yeah,
But I
I
know he wouldn't.
really appreciate that, but like, I kind of felt bad that they actually had to nerf Bay from Cowboy Bebop. How like we want this person to actually be dressed as like a human would wear clothes.
I mean, that
Dude,
could be a couple different things from my perspective. In my perspective, it's like, would the outfit still work? It's like, it could still work. Is it going to be slightly modified? I thought, like, okay, what's the modification? And then we saw the actual costume. Oh, man, that looked harder to move in. Like, for all the crap people kept saying, comic book characters, at least they're still trying to stay true to the comic book characters. This one looked harder to move in for Faye. I'm like, what the heck? I'm fine with the jacket, but everything else felt like this is really odd. This doesn't fit Faye at all.
Yeah,
exactly.
it just seems kind of inaccurate. Like, you know, the I don't know. Like, it's not hard to get an actual suit that looks closer to the anime or source material. And listen, let me say this: I'm not really one of those guys that be like, sorry, I have to clear my throat. I'm not
That's
one of
fine.
these
Okay.
guys that have to sit here and say, "Oh well, I want to see Faye because I think she's sexy. I need something to jerk off to." I'm not one of those people. Okay, I'm not like that. My
No.
thing is, if you're gonna do something, follow the source material. Okay, I'm not just some horny male who just want to get off at scene. That's not the case. Actually, I don't. When I was younger, growing up, I never felt that for Faye Valentine. Never, to be honest. Yeah, come as a surprise. I never felt that because I never grew attached to the character in that way. I never got into that point. You know, I watched Cowboy Bebop and I enjoyed it, but it never got to the point where I was like, "Oh yeah, Faye Valentine is so hot." I mean, yeah, she's attractive, but I never really like, "Oh, I'm so horny, I'm gonna jerk off to her." Like, it never got to that point with me with the character. And everyone just assumes, "Oh, you just a horny male that want to see her with skimpy clothes." I was like, "No, that's not the case. I just want to see, like, just make the suit accurate so people can actually like this character." I'm hoping that this suit that the actress is currently wearing is a placeholder suit for the actual source material suit.
Yeah,
That's kind of my
unfortunately.
hope. Go ahead, Roman.
Okay, well, anyway, like I was trying to say is that's the thing. People need to learn to actually stick close to the source material as humanly possible and not go willy-nilly. But, this is how Alita Battle Angel actually became so successful because they stuck with the source material. That's what actually made it so successful.
And people say Ghost in the Shell 2017 was bad. The only problem with that movie was
What's the story? Well,
Scarlett
story for me.
Johansson's character was, kind of dull. Like, yeah, I get it. Motoko Kusanagi or the Major is sometimes, she doesn't show a lot of emotion at times, but she does at times as well. She does have some oomph to her. She has character. She has personality. She has charisma too. Now, there's times where she's really serious and then she doesn't always show emotion, but that's not always the case. I felt like Scarlett Johansson didn't get all the stuff from the character. Like, I don't think they gave her the right materials to play the character properly. She was the perfect actress for Motoko Kusanagi. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. If anybody should be blamed, blame the fucking director. They should have done it a little better. You know, people's trying to compare it to Dragon Ball Evolution. No, 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 no. We're not gonna do that.
No.
Ghost in the Shell is not that fucking not that campy and corny. It's not. So I don't want to hear that shit. Ghost in the Shell actually was good. Now they needed to do certain things. They did a lot of things right, but they did a lot of things wrong. So it's like 50-50. And one of the things that they got wrong was her character. She's not just stoic and all of that. You gotta admit, because Scarlett Johansson's a good actress. She can play a character with some, some character, some personality.
Watch Marriage Story. I recommend people to watch Marriage Story. She was phenomenal with that and Adam Driver. If you don't like, well, I don't want to watch Marriage Story, just watch the clip that's on Netflix. Oh my goodness, they just killed it out apart. Two people fighting.
Yeah, and it's just like the thing is, it's not these movies that's that's the problem. It's these directors, like this girl that's playing Faye Valentine now. People's ripping on her and shit. I get it. She may have the feminist mentality somewhat. She might have been roasting the idea of the suit, but that was actually kind of funny how she said it. You gotta roast these directors, man. These actors that you're going after is like, dude, like they do enough. They don't need to be getting shit from anybody. It's these fucking directors that's making these movies. It's not these actors and actresses. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's them, but it's mainly the directors that's doing this bullshit.
Yeah. Also, Bobby Campbell actually says this. These lonely, jealous, sadistic white knights and fake fans are so desperate to get inside Daniela Pineda's pants. My God, they're pathetic, sad, and empty inside. And then he also added inexperienced fake directors, and I really have to give him that one. Because basically, in today's day and age, you actually have to hit certain check boxes here in the West. You got to have the gender identity, you got to have the LGBT plus representation, you got to actually have POC, you got to have
air quotes diversity. And I'm going to say the diversity thing. As someone who is diverse, I really could care less about that. I'm from Central America, and I have to say this. If you just write the character very good, they have an arc, they go through a series of emotions, then I'm okay with them. But if it's just the diversity's sake for being diverse, then you miss the point completely. Like, I want someone I can grow up with, or hey, they have a good character, or I can't wait to see them again for the next season or for the next film, whatever. Just write the character in a good way. I take a well-written character versus someone who's one note.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. That's how I feel about Ragna the Blood Edge from Blaze Blue. He's such a one-note, boring ass character. He's not a good character. The only good thing about him is his powers. Now I know a lot of people's gonna get mad at me. I'm like, dude, what's so special about this dude besides his powers? He's a bland, boring character. The only thing that makes him so decent is the struggles he goes through. If that's what you have to rely on as a character, is that the only thing you have? Then you what? That's why I said like Ragna is a boring ass character. Outside of his powers, he's a bullshit character. I don't like the character. I mean, how do you guys feel about the character?
I never really played the game, and the only game I've been playing as of late is No More Heroes 3.
I have not been paying attention to that. I didn't even think they made a third game.
They finally did. It looks dope.
It was awesome. And I just actually beat it yesterday. And I gotta say, I'm actually doing I'm doing a new game plus of it, and I gotta say, replay value is just way up the roof there, man.
I only have 1 and 2 because of the PC port, but they're just buggy. Like, 2 has crashed on me more than 1. So I would say if you do have a PC, you want to play No More Heroes, I would say just wait a bit. Otherwise, if you got a Switch, go for the Switch ports. Or if you still got a Wii around, go for the Wii.
Oh, yeah, talking about those Wiis that came out around like 2006, 2007?
If you still have one, that is.
Oh, I definitely have one. It's the black version, I believe. That's Slim or whatever. Yeah, it's the black version. I had that since 2011. Yeah, I still have that shit. It's just that I haven't been playing in long. I got to dust it off, get certain things out of it.
I've been playing too much. What have I been playing? Scarlet Nexus, really good game, really good. What
And
else?
the thing is about Nintendo. Oh, wait a minute. Was you gonna say something?
Oh,
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna
go right
say.
ahead.
Okay, what I was trying to say is, I really love playing freaking No More Heroes because it's actually just a super fun game, and I actually really love Shinobu, and she's like my total waifu. Okay, don't at me.
She's waifu material.
Well, yeah, I've liked the freaking Nintendo Wii, but the thing is about Nintendo, they're too into the whole copyright thing. That's why I said like the only thing I really like about Nintendo is Metroid. That's it. Zelda and Mario's cool, I guess, but Metroid, I really like that game. It's actually the only reason why I would play a Wii. The thing is, the Wii has they gave up a lot of support for a lot of stuff, Netflix, all of that, and it's like, why in support for all of this stuff? Like it's not necessary. You know, and I still keep the Wii around. At one point, I was gonna sell it, but I still keep it around. You know. So the thing is about Nintendo is that they're just. I even heard stories about them sending people or ninjas over to your house and breaking your kneecaps you know, if you copyright them. And it's like, man, listen, man, that's ridiculous. Um, if you use their copyright materials, like everybody, I think this whole copyright material bullshit and all this crazy censorship shit came about first when YouTube put that dumbass copyright law. Then everyone started doing it because I don't remember this stuff happening beforehand.
Yeah, that's just the thing because we actually have to deal with freaking censorship. We got to deal with the copyright usage and stuff like that. And oh my god, it just freaking irritates the crap out of me.
Like every day, I'm checking for something that's one of my videos and you get copyrighted, and luckily so far so good. But whew, that first few years, yeah, those are learning lessons. Those are definitely some big, massive learning lessons.
Yeah,
On YouTube.
learning lessons on why YouTube is a corrupt, money hungry piece of shit that doesn't want to fucking allow people to have freedoms to do what they want to fucking do. Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be the actual companies anymore. It could just be some random ass YouTube channel from all the way from Argentina. And I'm like, what the hell is this bullshit? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
remember this happened. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Something for a scene transition? I'm like, that is so basic. I'm like, come on, get over it.
Or if you actually criticize another YouTuber, they can actually nail you for harassment like that.
Like, you know who?
That's
Literally
why I
at one
said,
time.
yeah, that's why I fucking made one video and, that's why I make, if I'm calling out someone, I'll make one video and that's that. I'm not going to make multiple videos on one person. It's fucking stupid. I remember when I was younger, I probably did that, but I don't do that anymore.
But I gotta say, I just actually watched Fire Canvas's like reaction to Yakuza Western Killer. No matter how many times I watch that, never gets old.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man, that's pretty fucking crazy, you know. But
And okay, go ahead.
uh, the thing is, oh, I forgot what I was about to say. You know what, Mr. Ame, you can have the floor. Sorry about that. I forgot what I was
And
gonna say.
besides, like I was trying to say is, I'm moving on. Okay, I'm done with this whole crap between me and him. He can actually do whatever the hell he wants. I might actually freaking roast his ass on Twitter, but I'm not doing any more videos on him because basically that's just a waste of time. And I'm still gonna stand by Redo a Healer. Okay, I don't care what other people might say. If you're actually offended by it, you know what? Fuck you. Hold on. It's the Bleed Shadow. Hold on, dude. There we go. Now, like
Hey
I was
guys,
trying to say is,
What's
yo,
up?
Bleed Shadow.
What up?
Oh no.
Mm.
Yeah. like I was saying, is if you're actually not a fan of Radio Healer and you're just going to sit there and bitch about it, you know what? You can just go fuck yourself. Because I'm not putting up with your bullshit. Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. If you actually don't like something, just walk away from it. Don't give it attention. Don't actually do anything about it. Just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. But then again, of course, there's always the Streisand effect. The more you actually cry about something and then just, give it more attention, the more popular it's going to get.
Yeah, and people is gonna eventually it's gonna get to a point where people is just gonna really like start just threatening each other. I mean, it's already to that point, about what to like and what not to like and all of that and stuff like that. Yeah, so
Man, I wish this bullshit would just end.
Mm.
Opinions exist for a reason.
yeah. Now you got the crazies out here that'll say fuck you. Like these Dragon Ball Super fanboys.
You mean the toxic fans?
Yeah, man. Like you have Dragon Ball Super fanboys, you have these Blaze Blue fanboys, these Madoka Magica Magica fanboys, Ruby fanboys, and the Dragon Ball Super fanboy. I think that I said that already. I've dealt with these people in the past. I'm like, these are probably the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever fucking been around or ever even talked to. These people are stupid as fuck. Versus debating or power scaling videos, right? And there's a whole community for that. You guys know that, right?
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing.
Yeah,
you
man.
Gotta actually, whenever I actually go into an anime, I like to keep an open mind. But you see, these people is freaking ridiculous because, they actually just want to freaking be so close-minded. And these people are beyond, fanboys. They're actually stans. Because basically it's like, K-pop stands, you got politics stands. Don't even get me started on politics stands because basically they just come into everything and try to ruin it, saying that, white man bad, orange man bad, all this kind of crap. It's like, blame the Republicans for this.
Yeah, politics pretty much ruin everything. Just look at comics. Well, the modern comics, not the indie comics and manga.
Oh shit, man.
Oh,
I mean, there might be like a few good ones out there, but it's like a good majority of them is like, what's the old saying? It's not what's the old
Trash?
saying again? Someone said it. Well, trash, but it's like, who's really the fan? It's not like, oh, I'm finally a fan of this creator. It's that, what's the old saying? I can't think of it. It's something the Yellow Flash has always said.
One
in comic
man's
books.
trash is another man's treasure?
Not that one. Oh
No.
yeah, it's the good enough to be a fan of these creators. It's like we got to be their fan. They can't be our fan or something like that. So I don't know. I'm drawing blank mind today.
It's sort of like Gail Simone and her, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Simple as that.
And then they'll blame us for not buying their books.
Also, I bet you if freaking the live action Cowboy Bebop flops, how much do you want to bet that
They'll blame us?
They're probably not.
But they always do.
Let me finish. I bet you they're not. How much do you want to bet that they're not just going to blame us, but they're also going to blame the cisgender straight white men that actually haven't watched their show because it's actually complete and utter crap.
Yeah, they're gonna they're gonna blame and they're gonna mainly blame anime fans because anime fans have a reputation of sitting in the house, not having any friends. They constantly masturbate every day of the week, and stuff like that. That's the reputation.
Whoa. Okay,
Whoa.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Neo. I'm gonna stop you right there.
No,
Because
I'm just saying that's the reputation that anime fans typically have. I'm not saying that's what they do. I'm just saying that's typically the reputation amongst people.
Here's another thing. here's another thing. I'm actually thankful for you guys because basically without you guys, I wouldn't actually have this channel and I wouldn't actually be successful as I am right now. Because I know I'm actually still a small channel, but I really do care about my fans. I really want my channel to actually, grow and flourish, naturally. Try to actually bring people in and, have an open mind.
Yeah,
But,
actually. Oh, sorry. Finish.
In fact, I was trying to say I wanted to actually have it flourish naturally and have an open mind to certain things. That's why I don't force my opinions on other people. Unlike, people like the Anime Man, Mother's Basement, for Neverworld, freaking Giguk, Sea Dog, all these other like fake anti-tubers that actually just, use like, their power and their grift to actually, push this narrative that, all anime fans are bad.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, it's pretty crazy, man. Like, I don't know, man. And I'm trying to download something. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I've been like, like I'm looking at certain things, man. It's like things is really like I just feel like things are at an end with the whole entertainment, just everything, and it's kind of been depressing me a bit. Is like, how do we go from having some good things to being this bad? People actually believe that this is a good era or so this is a good time and people is actually eating up what is going on. Is like, bro, this is not, this is this is the worst time to be in.
Exactly.
Exactly. Because, here's the thing. We're actually being fed so many lies from the mainstream media and freaking, all these fake news outlets, and they're just, nothing more than political activists.
And from the entertainment side of things, it's really like the ironic thing is that the Oscars, Jack Black did that big musical number with Neil Patrick Harris and Anna Faris. Like, it's true. Everything you see today is literally the exact same thing over and over again. Sequels, reboots, prequels. Let's take something iconic and bring it back. Like, how many times am I going to see the exact same movie over and over again? Granted, we do have the indie death scene, which I like some of the indie films that are coming out. Some of them are really creative. Some of them are trying to take new ideas and put a spin on them. But it's like the majority of the time, you're going to get the exact same thing. We're going to get another Marvel film. We're going to get another DC film. We're going to get another reboot that's very unnecessary. But compared to what we got so many years back ago from the golden age of Hollywood, it was creative, like new, fresh minds, and even like the black and white era. There were some really solid films. I don't know what happened to creativity.
I think the reason why Hollywood just sticks with the same old is because they're running out of ideas.
And I still believe there are still some creative films out there. You just have to go find them or find the right talent. It's like, I've been building this up for so long. Here I am. I don't know. Like, is it budget wise? Probably. Is it really that hard to take creative risk? 50-50. It's a gamble shot all the time, but the safest bet is to go back to, let's go back to the path. Let's bring back Ghostbusters again for the umpteenth time. I did hear Afterlife is good, though. That's my only hope, is Afterlife is going to stay the franchise again.
Yeah.
Well, considering Sony's making this film, it's probably dead on arrival. Not like the film's quality, but the performance-wise.
Yeah, I really do like that game. I'm sorry, not game. Shit, my brain. I really do like freaking Ghostbusters. I watched it back in like 2016, and not the new Ghostbusters, the other old two ones. And I was like, yeah, I really do like this.
What about the Ghostbusters game?
I mean,
a couple of them. The Wii one's the
There's-
best one out of all.
I haven't played the games.
Yeah, in fact, there's actually like one which actually had like the original Ghostbusters, but you actually play as a new recruit, and you're actually testing out like some new experimental materials that Egon made to actually help you fight the ghosts. Oh, that game was just so much fun, and I even loved the part where you actually had the rookie actually fight against what do I want to say there? It was actually the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
That to me was Ghostbusters 3. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I get it's not a film, but it feels like a Ghostbusters movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Mhm. No,
But-
man, it's so crazy how. Oh,
But here's hoping that what was it called? Afterlife? Yeah, Afterlife.
Afterlife.
Hoping it would be at least decent, and for the very least, not woke. That's all I can ask for Hollywood these days. Like, I can take a bad film, just don't make it woke.
Exactly, because we're actually just tired of the freaking wokeness.
Like, I would
Because-
rather watch Batman and Robin over Batwoman any day, or like Superman
Batman
4
Robin was
over
actually. Oh
Superman Lois was
God.
pretty good. But
or
Batwoman,
Superman 4
film was
over
so
over
bad.
Supergirl. Yeah, but I'd rather take them over Supergirl any day.
I mean, the showrunner thinks just because they got Poison
Yeah,
Ivy for season
and
3,
I
will
would
make me
rather
watch the
take.
damn show. It's not going to.
Crap.
I'm-
Was the
I'm
old?
done.
I haven't seen the old Wonder Woman show, but is it good?
If you're looking for something that's cheesy and a little kind of funny, it's decent. It'll get by.
Is it better than the modern Wonder Woman movies, like the two new ones?
Okay, let's see here. From a film standpoint, the first Wonder Woman's the best one for the films that we got. The 84, that has so many plot contrivances that I'm like, if they just went back to the writing room and were like, all right, what the hell do we have? Let's fix this. It could have been better. Unless you go for the mind hand of they know what they're making, then it's like, okay, but it did not live up to the hype. You can tell that Gal Gadot was very happy, and I'll give Gal credit. She really loves the character. She really loves playing Wonder Woman, and she was so happy to announce 84 at Comic-Con. I'm like, finally, we're getting it after a few years. But it's really direction and screenplay that kind of ruined the film. There's so many stuff that you'll say, well, how convenient. That you'll be like,
it's really fucking good.
how convenient.
But yeah, like I said, I would rather take terrible DC films like Batman and Robin any day over the woke crap we're getting. Same thing with Marvel. I would rather take like the Clone Saga or just one day over the modern Marvel comics we're getting. Or like even Secret War, not like Secret War, Secret Invasions.
Yeah, because basically, at least with the more cheesier like old stuff, it's actually much better than the woke crap that we're getting today. Because I'd rather take old and cheesy over freaking woke and new. Because
Honestly, I
Hey,
hope
you know
there's
that's-
Honestly, I hope there's an indie film where it's like a love letter to 80s and 90s action movies. You know what I mean?
that would be awesome. Because that
I
would
didn't
be
even
Yeah,
grow up
you-
in the 80s, but I would love to if I loved like 80s movies like Terminator, Rambo, let's see here, the Mad Max 2, Alien, Predator, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, etc.
Yeah. Oh man, I heard there was a lot of hate for Alien versus Predator, but like the thing is, when it comes to freaking cheesy movies back then, the 1984 Supergirl movie wasn't that bad. A lot of people say it was bad. No, Superman 4 was fucking bad. The
Even
new
fair for that one.
Yeah, you guys are talking. I gotta go grab a bit closer.
2015's Supergirl show was kind of bad. And
Like, season
people
1 was
give
decent,
old
but
stuff
after
way too
that,
much
it
shit
goes-
because it's cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it really sucks that. I mean, the only cinematic universe of DC I actually liked was the DCAU, but I wanted to like Arrowverse. But it sucks it had to be that way, you know?
Listen, man, I don't give. Yeah, I really don't care that freaking people hate the DCEU. It's better than the fucking MCU. The MCU is so bad that every time I looked at it, I fell asleep. The MCU is
Okay.
fucking horrible.
Like,
But-
when did you get into the MCU? Just to be curious.
Back around 2012, 2013, I believe.
Okay, so the
Like
first Avengers,
2013.
and then like
So like
Yeah,
like
okay.
2014, I believe. I think it was the year
2014.
where Age of Ultron came out. Let me
Age of
see.
Ultron. There we go.
Age of Ultron. Let me see when that came out because that came out quite some time ago. I think it was 2014. Hold on.
2015.
Yeah, 2015. Yeah, I watched that in 2015, and I was like, man, I was getting tired. I was like, yeah, the Hulk versus Iron. Yeah,
I'm sorry that I brought up the cinematic universe. I didn't know you didn't hate that you hated the MCU. I mean, I personally
no, it's
like it,
fine
but
because you hate the DCEU, and I let you. I it's okay. Everyone has their thing. Everyone likes what they like.
I know.
fucking hate.
I respect your opinion on the MCU and DCEU.
You say you love it?
No, I respect your opinion.
I mean, I do like both, but there's a point to where I say, okay, when are we gonna get something different or that's gonna respark my interest again? Like,
but the reason why I dislike the DCEU is because, well, stuff like the whole Martha thing from the Martha thing from Batman versus Superman, that just really killed it for me.
Watch the Ultimate Edition. At least it makes more sense in Ultimate Edition on why they did it.
To be honest,
I watched the
only
Ultimate
character.
Edition. I didn't watch the original cinematic or thematic release.
Theatrical.
I didn't watch that.
The actual release was okay.
I didn't watch that.
Made
I watched
sense.
the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, the only DCEU films that I genuinely liked is Aquaman. And that's because I thought Aquaman was a pretty underrated superhero.
Oh man, I love Aquaman. Yeah, people say Aquaman is weak. All he does is shoot piranhas at you, or so. Like Aquaman is not fucking weak. If you can control water, then you're overpowered as hell because people live off of water. I mean, Aquaman is powerful. People give Aquaman way too much shit, and it's like, yeah, he may not be on the same level as Superman. I mean, who the fuck is? But they try to make it as balanced as possible and make it as equal as possible, and that's how I like it. Like Aquaman is not a bad character.
Yeah, Jason Momoa's Aquaman is like a DCEU character that I actually enjoyed. Well, and that's about it.
I'm just happy he did the film. Thank you, Jason.
I love how edgy Aquaman is in the DCEU. I love that shit. He has the black long hair, the tattoos. That's an Aquaman that I like. I like the blonde hair and the spandex. Yeah, man. I like
the Aquaman from the DCAU. You know what I'm talking about. Right?
Justice League Unlimited?
Yeah.
Justice League Unlimited, right? Oh, that was like a diesel, really manly looking Aquaman. After the one from the comics where he had like the orange suit and all of that. And then in like the DCEU, he's like super edgy. Like I could literally, man, I love Dude, I love Aquaman. He's cool as hell. You know, people just give him way too. It's the same thing with Yamcha. People give actual good characters way too much shit, and it's like, but you like all these trash one note characters. I don't understand. People would literally choose Ragna over Aquaman, and I'm like, really, Ragna? You like that guy?
If I may interrupt everyone, I just got an update, and oh boy, here we go.
What?
One Piece Romance, episode 101, teleplay by Matt Owens and Steve I can't pronounce it, Steve M. Based on One Piece by Ichiro Oda. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the screenplays is done. Here we go, or at least they're showing off the screenplay. Here we go. The Netflix adaptation is coming yet again. Oh boy, here we go.
Wait a minute. So there's gonna be a One Piece at Netflix.
Okay, so to get a lot of people caught up to speed, Ichiro Oda announced that they were going to make a live adaptation of One Piece. Now, he has admitted for a while that he has actually wanted to do a live action One Piece for quite some time now, which I think, hey, that's pretty cool. The original creator wants to do something live action for his manga, and the lucky person who's got it is Netflix. However, he's also a executive producer on the show.
Oh no, so, Netflix is always adapting.
I know, but at least he's on the project, say, for some other people. So I'm like, but this is also what he wanted to do. So I'm like, this is going to be 50-50 for me. Now, they have in the script, there was something that was leaked out a while back ago that if you kind of looked at it, if you looked over, there is a video on YouTube. I can't remember which channel it was, but they're like, taking this with a grain of salt. But when you look at it, it's like, this kind of feels like a One Piece episode. But what they're going to do is they're going to start from the very beginning with the East Blue arc. So, okay, so that means about, what's it going to be about? 10 episodes? Like 10 episodes. So it's like each character going to get like an episode and a half or however they're going to do it. But so I'm willing to give some credit to this only because, you know, Oda-san's on the project. So he is an executive producer. So we'll see. But then there's the Yu Yu Hakusho one. That's at least more Japanese live action, which like Netflix is like co-producer. So we'll see how that one comes out. So
yeah, a lot of these anime live action shows is coming out. Imagine if they made a redo of Healer live action. Dude, it has to be like Game of Thrones. It would have to be like Game of Thrones, or
give it to the adult film industry. They'll take care of it.
Yeah,
I do not see freaking redo of Healer actually being live action because
it will never work.
It'll have to be made in Japanese studios and stuff.
And they'd spit on Tsukio and actually, just disgrace him because, here's the thing. It turns out that he was actually a sexual assault victim. And, in today's game...
He was?
Yeah, that's what I heard, though. But here's the thing. Men can get, freaking sexually assaulted as well. But, in today's day and age, you got people saying, oh, you're a man and you got sexually assaulted? Well, suck it up. Whereas if it's actually a woman, then the person that actually freaking, whether it was a man or something, would freaking just, they would condemn that man to freaking hell and back.
Can lesbians sexually assault women?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It can't go either way. Whether it's woman on woman, man on woman, but freaking if it was woman on woman, they'd actually keep it quiet and hush hush.
Yeah,
because
hold on.
It's like the whole freaking Me Too narrative.
Hey, this Rui guy, it's Rui Sukio or whatever. He actually made other manga or whatever. Some of these look way more tame than redo of Healer. Some of them actually look pretty damn cool to some extent, actually. Like this Finest Assassin one, that actually looks pretty good. Like, it doesn't look like it has all that stuff in it, It actually looks pretty cool. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this manga made by the same guy? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
no, no,
is.
no, no, no. It's called the Misfit of something Academy. I think it's this guy with Misfit of Demon Academy. Who's the writer? Let me type in the author. Shoot. Oh, never mind then. No, it's someone else. Sorry, no. That manga.
That's probably
I don't have a real problem with it. It's Anos Voldigo. That is a terrible fucking character. I hate him. And people say
Yeah.
fucking what's his name? People say fucking Kiaruga is bad. My God. Okay.
Yeah, thinking that Kiara was bad when, all the shit that he's actually been through, freaking being violated by Bullet, freaking being tortured and, beaten by
No, he
Blade,
was raped
freaking
by
Claire.
Yo, dude, that shit was disturbing to look at. He got raped by so many men and women. It's ridiculous. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, in fact, it's like, that saying, freaking men can get assaulted as well. And basically, this is just me, of course. This is me talking here. I'm actually just going to say this. Basically, this is his way of actually expressing himself through, the victimization of his protagonist. Because, sometimes when a writer actually, has like, some form of trauma that happened in their life, they actually put it into the character that they create.
Wow. Oh, and it's crazy, like, yeah, and then people just hate on like the anime art style, saying, "Oh, their eyes is too big." I'm like, they're cartoons. Their eyes is gonna be big and goofy looking.
Also, there's a reason why, their eyes are so big. Because
Yeah,
basically in Japanese culture, they actually tend to read like, they actually read the eye gestures and stuff like that. So that way they can understand, how they can actually interpret how the character is actually, how the character is, like, through their feelings and stuff. They read by, emotion of the eyes. That's why it's so big. That's why the eyes in anime is so big.
yeah, and it's also because of characters like Scrooge McDuck and all those other or Daffy Duck or Donald Duck with the big oval shaped eyes, which heavily inspired the people of Japan to make their characters look like that. And you can tell with old anime back in like the 50s and shit. So yeah, that's why their eyes are big. Hell, you can see it even with shit like Redo of Healer. The reason why they look more realistic is because anime is more grounded than most of these forms of media, like comics, cartoons, and stuff. Since those are more out there and unbelievable, anime is more grounded and realistic when it comes to its narratives and characters. That's why they show more realistic stuff like blood, sex, gore, and all of that other shit. Not saying that comics and stuff can't show that, but anime is definitely shows more of it. We see it all the time with that. It's just
Yeah,
more. It's not as goofy as the other stuff. It is, but it's definitely more grounded.
I definitely gonna give you points there because we actually prefer things that are actually based realistically, and this is why I've actually got into anime because basically it kind of gave me an escape from all the abuse I was actually suffering as a kid, and oh god, I still actually even though he's no longer part of
Hey,
my life. What's
hey,
up?
did you ever beat the shit out of one of your abusers?
Trust me, there are times that I wanted to, but if I
Oh
did,
man.
he would actually freaking hit me twice as hard. Because
Oh,
that's what I'm scared of is actually the retaliation.
I
Even
don't
if I
care. I have an uncle that's a piece of shit, and I beat the shit out of him in a fucking heartbeat. And I did. I punched him, pushed him, and I spit in his face too. Listen. I don't take no shit. I'll beat you, and I'll talk shit, and I'll spit in your face. Yeah, I kind of get a little because I don't like scumbags, and I can't help it. I gotta get physical with it at times. I can't
Hey,
help it.
Neo23, you sound like a pretty good wrestler when you put it that way.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, man. The
The
thing
only
is,
professional, well, the only wrestler we know of right now is Pirate Canvas, and he's actually trying out for doing some amateur wrestling.
Wait,
oh,
Pirate Canvas is a wrestler?
I did not know that.
He's actually doing wrestling camp.
Well, that's pretty nice.
I'm more of the martial arts type of guy. Hold on, I'll be right
Oh,
back.
All right.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
But nowadays, oh, okay, he's gone.
I'll be back. I just actually had to grab something real quick. Oh, there we go. I just couldn't resist. Temptation was just calling for me to do this.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, baby. Because
And
gotta represent.
yeah,
I don't care what people
Anyway.
say about Ahi. You see, that's the thing. I don't care what people say about Ahigao. Once I actually start wearing this is where my love of anime comes in. Screw anybody that says Ahigao is actually, problematic.
Hey, my brother said, "What's up to y'all?"
Oh, hey.
But anyways, as I was saying, nowadays from Western entertainment, I don't care if it's good or bad, as long as it's not woke. I know, like when it comes down to indie comics, indie games, indie movies, all I just want is for a show / movie / game to be not woke these days.
Yeah, because wokeism and censorship actually just destroys everything. And there's an old saying: "Get woke, go broke."
Yeah,
But
anyways, I don't know if I should do this, but I still have faith in creators like C.H. Greenmat, Gandhi Kuratasti, and Craig McCracken in order to give us some good entertainment. Well, granted, they have to be dumbed down for kids, but as long as they're not woke crap, I still have faith in them.
yeah, same here. Besides, we all have to have a little bit of faith in something because as soon as you turn your back. Okay.
I'll accept that.
Okay, go ahead.
I will accept the fact that not manga, anime beats Western cartoons, but I still hope that Western kids animation could still be decent at best.
I mean, I do say go watch Dragon Prince or like the Tales of Arcadia series on Netflix. Those are really good shows to watch, even if they're made for kids. They made me cry in a few spots. They made me care about the characters, but also because the story was very good.
The only one network I don't trust when it comes down to kids shows is Netflix because She-Ra, Masters of the Universe.
Don't get me started on that one. I'm still paying for it.
Etc. But anyways, yeah, I still have faith in Western animation kids creators like the ones I mentioned before.
Also, I really do enjoy the Owl House, and I totally would recommend checking it out. I mean, it's all story based, and it doesn't actually go bashing you over the head with certain things. And I just really enjoy it because it's actually a really
it sucks
awesome
that it's
story.
canceled now.
Really?
You still got they had the movie coming up.
Canceled. Oh wait, there's a movie?
Yeah, there's an Owl House movie right on Netflix that's coming out. Let me double check.
But yeah, Western. Oh, go ahead.
I was trying to say it's kind of hard to actually have good things, just when they actually get cut off. It's just ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously,
man.
freaking just when things get good, they cut you off. No closure whatsoever.
Like Teen Titans 2003. That shit pissed me off. I'm
Or
like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Rise of the TMNT. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're still gonna get a movie on Netflix, but damn, it ended on a cliffhanger.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was loud.
it pisses me off.
mhm.
Yeah, so
Never mind, they mixed them up. That is Loud House. Loud House got the show on Netflix.
yeah.
Oh my
in
god,
fact,
the Loud House fan base, man. Let me tell you. Oh my god. I've seen
They're
some
the worst.
I've seen the worst. I've seen the worst from them.
Yeah, I've seen worst.
there are
Oh,
fan bases
really?
that are not perfect, okay? All I could say is fan bases are just by far the worst because, thanks to freaking social media, and, you got the Twitbird, and you got Facebook, these freaking
You
social
mean
media
fake book?
sites, yeah, Facebook, Twitter, excuse me, those guys could seriously suck a D for all I care.
I have these models of these Redo of Healer characters. I just might make a death battle esque video or something. I don't know. Yes, I'm
But
gonna work on that Mugen project. It's just that I'm thinking of what animators I can get besides my
Uh,
get something.
yeah, I totally get you there, man.
I
It's
want to
just that,
I want to try to get into animation, but it's probably gonna get hard.
yeah,
But I
I
can do
really
stop
recommend.
motion pretty decently.
Yeah, and I really want to try actually, getting a how to draw a manga book so I could draw some some of my characters for my Magical Murder Girl series.
Oh, I have one. My friend gave it to me.
Oh,
Hold up, I'll
lucky.
be right back. I'll show it to you.
All right.
Hmm. Yeah. Let me see.
Ooh, pretty cool.
Oh,
Pop
Yeah,
really
this is
love
manga.
this is what my friend got me.
Ooh, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
she's also a weeb, but I don't talk to her anymore. Mainly
What?
because she's not really like well, I don't know how to describe it, but she hasn't been talking to me recently and but I did tell her I was gonna graduate and she said and she was proud of me as she was supposed to graduate too, but I don't know what happened to her. Let's just say I don't know.
Huh.
But yeah, as I was saying, it does suck that some cartoons had to be canceled and end on a cliffhanger. Like I said, Rise of the TMNT, like Neon 27, not 27, 23 said the original Teen Titans. There's also Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes and Spectacular Spider-Man that ended on a cliffhanger. And yeah, it just sucks that everything has to end on a cliffhanger these days.
I mean, basically, we need closure. I mean, if you're actually going to end a series, tie up all loose ends. Make sure you actually give all the characters all the proper closure they need, and then you can end the series.
Like Soini, if you're watching this, please give us a revival of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Make like a deal with Disney or something. You own the rights to Spectacular Spider-Man. Do it, Soini.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Probably gonna fuck it up.
Yeah,
like
true.
Like the show that I remember watching was like BoJack Horseman. Even though it got technically canceled, it ended on the right note for the last season. I'm like, okay, but that one more season, because I'm like, I'm never gonna know what's in the letter that his sister sent him. Like, what the heck did BoJack do at the end of season 2? What the heck did he do? Because you're never gonna know it now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like,
At least it ended on a positive note for me. Like, it ended on a positive note, so.
And now I think about it, stuff like Gravity Falls, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and Owl House, like you said before, ended on a cliffhanger. Too.
But, at least with the, freaking Gravity Falls, there might be a chance that Bill Cipher might be coming back. Because, when he was actually speaking backwards, before he actually got turned to stone, he actually was saying that, he might eventually come back.
Yeah, but worst case scenario, Disney make a live-action Gravity Falls.
Yeah, freaking that worst case scenario. This is why we don't need freaking live-action adaptations of anything. If it's actually perfect, just leave it alone, let it be, and, just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy.
Honestly, I hope Gravity Falls doesn't get the live-action treatment at all, because it wasn't a classic Disney film, unlike pretty much every other Disney film that got a live-action remake. But still, there is that possibility.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, we actually need more series that actually can bring in a good steady fan base. I'm actually still looking forward to the next seasons of both Invincible and The Boys, because I just really hope that they can actually keep that going.
Oh man, the Invincible is gonna take a while. I can already tell to come out.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean, he's really good. Like, I really love the show. I'm like, finally, something that's R-rated for me. I'm like, yes, but it's really good. Well, you can tell how kind of rough
it's
the
not
first
overly
season
excessive and all that other. I mean, it's excessive, but it's not overly excessive. They don't go.
But at
too
least
far.
it holds it for a bit, and then it's like, now we can do it.
They don't do all this bull crap.
Exactly, and I really love that whole freaking Think Mark meme that freaking Omni-Man did.
Think Mark, if it gets popular, people will watch it.
Oh my gosh, man, that Omni-Man.
There were so many good ones. There were so many good ones. I couldn't stop laughing at all of them. I'm like, that's so many good ones.
Yeah, man, that's actually a really good meme. I'm not even gonna
that's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good. And people keep
You
making
mean the Think Mark Think meme?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because doesn't actually say think twice. He just says it once, and he's like, "Think, Mark. What are you gonna have after everybody you've actually loved and known have actually gone?" And then, Mark actually replies,
"What do we have after 500
years? Oh my god."
Man, I
read
that
the comic
meme.
a little bit before I saw that scene. I was like, yes, that's exactly what
I'm just waiting for that Think Mark meme to. I was waiting for that with how Gino Carano becomes Omni-Man and Disney is actually like Mark, and then Gino Carano said, "Thank Disney."
He was
Why
like,
did you actually have to help me? Oh God! But I would actually do that, but I would actually be like Omni-Man and like freaking what do I want to say there? Yakuza Western Killer could be like freaking Mark. I'm like,
Yo, I did something like that. I did a meme like that. I'll
wait.
post it in Discord.
No,
I'll
no
post it
way.
in Discord. I did a meme like that already. Hold on, wait a minute. Where is it? Yeah, here's the meme right here. Here's the meme I put.
Put it on Discord and I'll check it
It
out.
says-
All right.
It was like, you are not going to get any pussy sitting at home jerking off to your stupid ass waifu. Thank you, Kuza was a killer. Thank.
Oh God, I so gotta freaking see
Remember
that.
how he said that you were a
Now, I kind of messed up the
when
name Killa and I put kill, but sorry about that. But it's still me though.
Hey guys, do you remember when Yakuza said something about he was called you a pedophile? Yeah, he has Asta in a bikini figure. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I exposed
basically-
that shit.
Oh man, I just actually freaking just loved how what do I want to say there? Pirate Kids' video. He actually did that, and he just actually added like that one scene where everybody was actually congratulating Shinji for Neon Genesis Evangelion, but then it cuts out after his father and the professor actually told
Yeah,
him
you are an idiot. Ha 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 ha.
Oh man, that was freaking awesome. But I gotta say, if he decides to actually go after Pirate Canvas, with that stupid video, with his little reaction to it, I'm fucking putting him on full blast. I mean, I still, even actually on my Twitter page, I still have freaking Yakuza Western Killer freaking saying, how child coding works and, he's sipping for moralities and shit like that.
What is child coding exactly? I never understood these stupid ass terms.
Is it like how the character looks or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that's what it was. I just wasn't too sure because I mean, hey, you guys ever seen Queen's Blade before? Oh my god,
I got
man!
the series of
Oh yes,
dude,
Oof.
I'm seeing pictures right now. You know that character Menace and her trainer,
yes.
who's like this dark skinned person with white hair, and she has like abs and shit. She actually looks good, but listen, man, I'm not gonna sit up here and hold you. This whole anime is straight up for beat off material. I don't care what people say. That shit is straight up beat off material. Cause look at the way the characters look. I mean, come on, man. You can't be.
I mean, I can't take it seriously when you have beautiful waifus. That's the point. It's like, whoo.
You know, I always wanted to know where that term waifu came from because I hate that word and I never really used it. I always wanted to know where it come from. You know, I had to look it up, but I can never get a definitive
I used
answer.
to remember when I got a waifu. I remember saying this: one man's trash is another man's treasure. Just in case a waifu is quote unquote trash.
Now I've seen
Yeah, I actually had some trash tier waifus, but
again, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
That's why I actually had the saying respect the waifus, because the waifus should be respected along with the husbandos. Because basically the term waifu represents a favorite female character. You actually cherish them the most.
The character that we're probably found out. Essentially, yes.
Also, another thing, I really freaking have to bash on Joey for this, aka the anime man. He says that if you actually go and just jerk off to your waifu, that's actually disrespectful. All I'm saying is, happens behind closed doors, stays behind closed doors. If you want to actually, if you just want to actually, go to town with a certain waifu, Don't let us stop you, because what you guys
That's just
do is
weird.
none of your
Oh, hey,
not my personal business. We're in
just
your
out
guys'
of curiosity, how much is a anime waifu statue thing cost?
Uh,
a little over $100.
You know, it's really crazy.
depends.
And then people's like, "Oh, you don't have no free do. You do is jerk off to waifus. You're a fucking loser. Fuck you. Suck my dick." Yeah, shit like that. I don't know. The shit, the roast kind of do make me laugh. I'm like, yeah, that is kind of funny. Because no one ever says
Yeah.
that to me, but I see them say the fucking roast.
Yeah, it's just stupid though, because all they're doing is just stroking their own massive egos, just so they can actually get
Jeez, man, I'm looking at freaking this Queen's Blade stuff. This stuff is, yeah, they made this. Listen, I don't care what people say. Queen's Blade is made for people to jerk off. I don't care what people say. This shit, I'm looking
Kind
at
of
the way
is.
the characters look. I'm like, yeah, like this is damn near hentai.
You could say
in
that
a
about
way.
all ecchi anime.
I mean, look at the way the characters look.
Have you guys seen Queen Blade? Like, give it a shot. Oh, no, give it a shot. Watch it.
Hey, where's Neon 20?
Either connect it
wow.
out or
I think he
something
might have
else.
actually got booted off by accident. Either that, or he might have a really bad connection. But he'll come back. I let the link both in the Discord and in the Council of Weeps. So,
Yeah.
oh, hang on, that might be him. Hold on. Yep, it's him. All right.
Welcome back.
Sorry
What
about
happened?
that. I don't know, man. I'm sick of my fucking internet connection, bro. I hate.
You know me both,
Anyway.
man. Both. We should have actually, had some money to actually.
Yo.
What?
Oh God. I just
Queen's
seen the
Blade?
picture. You know that character Menace I brought up, right? From Queen's Blade, the Egyptian
Yes.
dude. I see
Private
a
chat.
picture.
Private chat. Private chat. Put it in the private
Pri-
chat, because I
Okay,
definitely need to see it.
Oh God, I see a picture of her with a goddamn penis.
I
want-
Oh
Monetize.
no!
Oh God,
It's-
y'all want to see that shit?
Put it in
Nope.
the private
Private
chat,
chat.
because I
I'm
want
not
to see it.
doing it.
Private
Oh
chat.
come on, man. All right,
Private chat.
fine.
Private chat.
I don't know why y'all so interested in looking at that, but here. I'm trying to
Okay,
avoid
I'm not.
looking at it as I'm
I don't
trying to
wanna look
avoid
at it.
looking at it as linking it. Here you go. Shit is weird as fuck.
Thank you.
I'm not looking at it.
Okay, I'm looking at it, and
Oh my God, there's another one. Dude,
Once you go down the rabbit hole, there's no going back.
I been went down the rabbit hole. It's just, what is up with this obsession with dicks, bro?
I don't know. Someone else tell me that question.
hey,
God
don't question people's tastes, okay?
I'm not,
Don't
but
ever question
Weird.
people's fetishes.
I know, but I mean, what the fuck?
There's a limit. Everyone has a limit.
You know that one character from the Fate series? She's also an Egyptian. She has dark skin. She has those antenna thingies on her head.
Oh God, which one is it?
I
Where's
think
our
her
fake
name
guy?
is I think her name is
Is it one
Nidocris.
that Ray looks alike, or is it someone else?
No, it's definitely a character that looks like that. Her name is Nidocris. She's from the Fate series.
Let me double check.
Dude, I got so many images and freaking videos saved on my freaking Google Photos. It ain't even funny.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Is it Nitocris?
Yes.
Oh yeah, her. Okay.
Yeah. I see pictures of her with a dick. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, what the hell?
I'm not questioning nobody's taste, but the concept, man, the fucking concept. I'm like, yo, no, oh God. This character is wow. I never knew this character had this many fans, but not in the way you think.
I
Anyway,
mean, like she does have fans. Like
oh,
literally
she
when I
definitely
was
has fans.
yeah, she does. Like when I was cosplaying Stealth one year, like I see that same cosplayer, the character we're talking about,
Hey,
and
what
she's like,
up?
Stealth. I turn around, she's like, "What? You're so cute." I'm like, "Hey, thank you."
Yo, all right, that's it. I have to draw. I have to draw the line here. You know that one character from Queen's Blade? She has that big ass sword. Hold on, wait a minute. What's her name? I think her name is Catherine or something like that. Who's playing Street Fighter?
That's
Ah,
Streets of Rage.
Oh, sound close enough. I forgot her name. Her name is something. You know, nah, I like her. She's actually pretty cool.
yeah, and here's the thing.
Oh, her name is
You don't think
Catalea
that
or something like that.
Catalea.
Catalina? Yeah,
From
I actually
Queen's
heard Ned actually
Blade.
talk about Catalina actually being his waifu. And like,
Yeah.
and everybody on the Twitch chat actually freaking just, calls her trash and stuff like that just so they can actually get a rise out of
Okay.
Nag.
Again, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yep.
Well, I'm thinking anybody will agree this is trash because Catalea has a son, right? I see pictures of her own son having sex with her. I'm like, all right, I can't. This is ridiculous. That's incest and that's weird. Come on, man. Come on, you can all agree that that's weird. I mean, what the fuck?
That is weird. Very weird.
Hey, it's taboo,
Oh
man.
my,
Taboo.
yeah, dude. Like, what the?
You guys keep
Yo,
talking. I gotta use the bathroom card right back.
okay. I mean, like, what the fuck? I mean, like, I've seen some weird shit, and this
Oh,
is
hey,
just
Neon, are you sure this is official art or is this
Neo.
just Rule 34 stuff?
Probably Rule 34.
It's Rule 34, but I'm pretty certain it's on some Japanese sites because the art looks way too good to just be Rule 34. This shit is ridiculous. Oh my god, there's one where she also has a penis too. Oh my god. Yo, this okay, I'm sorry. I get it where people have their taste and all of that, but it's too much. It's just too much incest and dicks flying around. I don't like that, man. That's taking it to the level.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Come on. I get people
I
have
mean,
their
to be honest, I've never been a fan of incest at all.
at all.
Like, I never really got the appeal of it, to be honest. Am I the only one who never got the appeal of incest? Especially when it comes down to fictional characters or even real life.
You're not the only one. I don't know what's the appeal. I don't know what's the appeal, but people want to talk about people who has foot fetishes. Oh, come on, bro. I never understood that. Like, you look at two siblings doing it, but you can't handle looking at a woman's feet. Never understand
Yeah.
mentality.
Yep.
And there's another guy, Near Fodi-san. Oh my god, I have a gripe with this dude because he's all with the incest shit. I'm seeing a picture of Gohan with Chi-Chi's like, oh
All
my
right, I'm
god,
changing the
man,
subject.
why would you do that? Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
pretty
God.
nice.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
I
that's
think
pretty cool.
Yep.
Ugh.
Finally got a tattoo. Yep.
Wait a minute, that's
got
what you
my
look like?
tattoo, yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
you actually look
Jolene.
pretty cool, to be honest.
Thank you. Yeah, I finally got my Jolene tattoo yesterday.
Oh,
Nice tattoo,
nice.
man.
Thank you.
I still
Thank you
need
so
to
much.
get one of my own, so. But I'm probably gonna do mine as what do I want to say there? I want to do mine as Revy though. The Black Lagoon.
Oh, right.
I get it. I
Oh
couldn't
wait,
get a
does
tattoo.
tattoos hurt? Out of curiosity.
Out
I'm
of
pretty certain
curiosity,
they do.
they do hurt for a little bit, but after a while, it just kind of gets numb a little bit. I do warn you that after you sign a contract and everything, make sure that you understand that getting a tattoo is permanent. Everything obviously is going to change your body. And even if you're going to get one that's like work appropriate, just to be like safe. Because some workplace, like where I work in, we can have tattoos, but can they be visibly shown? Yes, depending where you are, or it can be like hidden away a little bit. Like my brother-in-law, he works for the Force. He has to cover up all his tattoos, so unfortunately, they all have to be covered up.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He's got some good ones. He's got some good tattoos. Like my dad's got like the adoption creed symbol because both me and my sister are adopted. So he says that once he dies, he's taking us with him, which that's really sweet of him.
Yeah.
Man, and also, man, Astolfo,
What?
that fucking character. Oh god.
What about a Snowball?
There's a lot of Rule 34s and a lot of dojins and hentais. There's a
I'm
lot.
surprised. I'm like, wait a minute, he's a dude though. And then there's people's like, that's even better. I'm like,
Long
okay.
live the traps.
Hey, cats need love too, you know. Just
I
saying.
know.
Love them
right.
traps.
And then when I first saw the character, I was like,
Hey, our
This
friend
character
Dionysus,
looks
his
quite
mascot's a trap.
yeah.
I know.
Oh, guys,
He's
let me tell you something. On one time I saw on Twitter, there was this guy who voice acts a lot of gay stuff. I think I've seen it somewhere. And he was voice acting Astolfo jerking off or something like that. He was like, and stuff like that. I was like, who is this guy? And I seen an abundance of gay ass shit on his Twitter page. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I kept pushing the backspace button or something like that. I was just pushing and clicking that bitch. I was like, come on, what the fuck? Come on.
I mean, this is why
You got to see it for yourself. I don't think I'll be able to find him again. I mean, who voice acts Astolfo jerking off? Who does that?
Rule 34 artist, probably.
No, yeah. Oh, God, man. Listen, when it comes to pornography, there's limits. And I have my limits.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah, basically anything that I do have limits, but basically I just only focus, on anything that actually tickles my fancy, straight up.
And then also, I remember seeing a toy of a character you had. I think it was a girl in a bunny suit, and she had like options, and she had one with a penis. I'm like, oh fuck, man. I mean, listen, I could do without that shit. Listen, just give me the figure with the other stuff. Just leave out the penis.
Is it just me, or am I the only one who doesn't like lewd stuff with lollies? It's not that the lollies themselves, it's just I don't really lewd over lollies. I mean, I don't want to sound like one of those guys, but I don't feel comfortable, jacking off to like lollies.
It's cool, man. It is kind of weird. I'm not even gonna hold you. It is kind of weird.
How about this funny girl right here, dude?
Man, all right, that's it. Fuck that. I'm just covering the screen with my hand. Oh,
Hey, like I said, if you can't handle this, you can always leave it at any time.
I mean, like, it's whatever. Oh God, man. Now some of this artwork is good. It's not over the top. It's just the character looking extremely sexy, and that's fine and all. But some of this shit is just too much. They do too much.
Well, you gotta remember that in Japan there's actually a low birth rate, and they actually have this whole freaking
well, that kind of suck.
Well,
yeah, and
doing the business, they're not repopulating, which is kind of sad, really.
No, the thing is about Japan, they need to stop treating everything like it's a business or a interview or a business transaction. They need to stop treating everything like that. Like they treat a date like a business. They shake hands on
And
a date.
I agree with you 100%.
No. Yeah, man. Like, what the fuck?
100%.
Yo, where's the connection? Where's the love? Like, listen, let me say something. Japan has some of the most beautiful women in the world, but they don't know
They
how
do.
to.
They do. These women are beautiful. They're smart. Like they're very high education.
Yeah, and they don't know how to be. They know how to be sexy, but not like properly. It's like, dude, you have all that beauty. You're the most desirable type of woman in the world.
And smart. Us guys, we like smart ass women. We like smart ladies.
Yeah, and then you don't know how to. You don't have the proper. You don't have that oomph about you when it comes to being sexy, and it's like, dude, it's too much of a disconnection in Japan. It's too much of that. You know, I think it's kind of like that over here in America, but it's much worse in Japan. And I think it's because everything is treated like a business. It's too much megalomaniacs in Japan. I
Too
think
much high honor. I think like Japan is still very high on honor, which we can understand, but it's like it's not that time period anymore. Like
it's
get
like
the new generation something to do.
Yeah, and it's like, listen, I understand honor, but too much honor is a bad thing. It's too much of that. You got to learn how to get a little freaky with it. You got to learn how to get a little. You got to get a little crazy with it sometimes.
Hold on, dude. Here we go.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
Hey, I actually tempted fate while you were gone.
But yeah, man, Japan, yo, they need to be told, listen, you don't have to treat everything like as a business transaction or a business meeting or whatever. I've seen the one video where this guy talks about this, and then there was like a woman going out on a date with a guy, and then they shook hands on a date, and I'm like, they treat it like it's a business. As like, okay, that's cool and all, but where's the connection? Where's the love, the intimacy, or the energy? And I was like, well, it's not there because they don't want to do that, and then they don't want to have sex and all of that. They don't want to have kids. It's ridiculous. It's gotten to a point where it's became too vain over there, and it's like, that's why they're making a lot of hentai. They're making a lot of money off it because like the disconnection is at an all-time high. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with pornography or hentai because that's not really the cause of it. The cause of it is the lack of disconnection over there. And I just feel like
I saw a video that by Review Tech USA that a mom got concerned when her son married a hologram. It's not natural. Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's not you. Don't do it. It's not natural. And the mom should be concerned.
Yeah, it is like, yeah, he wants to do that. I was like, it's getting to that point where people's having this disconnection. You gotta listen, man. These mothers be keeping their kids in the house. They be trapping their kids. I'm like, bro, you guys gotta learn how to be out there. You gotta learn how to have a connection. If not, people's gonna be unstable. They're not gonna know how to move in the world. You can't do that. You gotta let them grow. And Japan is having this issue. It's like, yo, they need to do something. Women and men need to get together, and they need to start.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Japan really needs to. First of all, Japan really needs to chill with the whole workaholic thing.
Yeah, like you got these animators in Japan that make anime. They be working until they fucking get carpal tunnel and the wrist be nearly bleed. Like really, dude, like it's too much of that going on in Japan. I really think that they need to take a break. Like, listen, I've seen some of the best animation with some of these anime back in the 2000s. They don't make them like that no more because these people are not getting paid enough to do all of that. So they have to tone it down, because that's why they're making a lot of stuff in CGI. You ever think about that? It's because they're not getting paid enough to do all this crazy ass work with this animation. They're not getting paid enough. They're slaving and sweating and literally losing the ability to use their hand pretty much. just so they can
Yeah,
put
and
out stuff to entertain us. And they're not getting
Yeah, and
this. They're getting the shitty receiving end of it. And it's like, come the fuck on, bro.
And it
This is
sucks
why
that they
people
get
call it
censored
true.
for no
really
reason,
need
even
to
though they
tone-
put their heart and effort into it.
Like I said, man, listen. We need to start supporting these animated. Listen, I will pay you to make this happen.
Studio Trigger's got a Patreon.
Huh?
Trigger's got like a Patreon if you want to support them that way.
Okay,
Or
cool.
like an OnlyFans.
If you want to support Studio Trigger in a way, they have like a Patreon set up in a way. Like, let me see if I can find it again. I'll put it in the private chat.
Guys, don't even get me started on countries like, freaking China, Russia, France, Australia, all freaking
Oh,
banned.
yeah,
Oh god, man.
Oh yeah, we're talking major authoritarian and dictatorship right there, man. I mean,
China is the complete opposite of Japan. Is as bad, if not a little worse, but the complete opposite with certain things. But it's just as bad with certain things. It's too much control in China. In Japan, there is more freedom, but it's too much work. And as well,
yeah,
it's
don't
like
even get me started on the social credit score thing China's got, man.
oh my fucking god, this is getting ridiculous. I see a lot of Asian people struggling out here. Like all I see is Asian people struggling. When I see it in movies, I see it on the news. I see like fucking Korea, they doing crazy shit. Fucking Thailand, they're doing crazy ass shit. Japan, they're doing crazy ass shit. Singapore, crazy shit. China, crazy shit. All of this, they look like they're in poverty. Like to look at the places that they live in,
Yeah,
especially Japan. Like they look broke. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on over there? And it's too crowded. That's another thing. Like Japan is so crowded. Like there's a bunch of people over there. I was like, dude, it's mad crowded. It's a mad pollution. Some of these people look kind of weird. Like, when you go over there, they have like these weird deformed faces. Some of them. And it's like, wait a minute, well, how did that happen? Oh, well, it's a disorder that we had when freaking dealing with stuff. I'm like, bro, that is ridiculous, man. It's too much pollution over there. Like.
Yeah.
And to think there are fucking wokies supporting this shit. Like,
there are probably wokies supporting this shit, man. They like seeing this, and they're very racist towards Japan, saying anime is the cause of the problems in the world. Oh, so you're telling me these people slaved hundreds of hours drawing this shit, getting carpal tunnel, and you're talking about they're the problem of the world when they just slaved away trying to make some money to support their own family, to put out animation for their people. It somehow comes over to the West, and all you can do is shit on it and show no appreciating. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's
exactly
the thing that pisses me off about anime haters. They see anime like this great evil that must be purged from the world, and I'm just like, I have no words to describe such idiocy right now.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh god, don't even get me started on this crap, because basically that is just one big massive headache. And to any anime haters out there, oh god, people are just dropping right and left. I swear to God. This freaking internet system is actually just complete crap.
Yeah, because we're talking that shit, and they're probably fucking with our internet connection because they know that we're telling the truth. And it's going to get to that point. Fuck YouTube and fuck StreamYard.
Hold on. I think Matt Misfit comes back. Okay.
Hold on, let me get my Kit Kat.
I swear, my internet seems to be going in and out as of late.
Got me some fucking.
Actually backed out, actually. So I
got me some fruity cereal Kit Kats, limited edition.
Ooh.
Oh man, that sounds really freaking delicious.
I'll be right back.
It's good.
Wait. What did you say?
Fruity cereal Kit Kats.
Not to offend you or anything, but that sounds gross.
They're actually pretty fucking good.
Really?
In fact,
Yeah.
all the good stuff, all like the good snacks are actually, from Japan. I mean, I've actually tried some of the Japanese snacks and just awesome. But I got to be careful about what I actually eat though, because I have a shellfish allergy, and I try to stay away from.
I agree. I mean, Japan makes all the good snacks, man. I mean, Pocky.
Yeah, they're really good at the snacks.
Yeah, Pocky for one. Oh, dude.
Pocky? What is that? Like a stick of chocolate? I know it is, but I want to say
Basically,
Pocky's actually a candy.
Sticks, man.
so.
And they come in
they're
different
like,
flavors too. There's like chocolate, there's strawberry, there's matcha tea, there's actually banana. And,
So there's actually Hockey Pucks candy.
Huh.
No, like how you described it. Like I thought you said hockey.
No, Pocky.
No, Pocky, dude.
Oh.
Pocky.
Oh,
It's actually a biscuit stick that's actually, dipped in like, different flavors. Like there's matcha tea, there's chocolate, there's strawberry.
well, that sounds pretty neat.
banana. Oh, they're so freaking good. I can vouch for it because I actually happen to be, a huge Pocky fan.
Yeah, Razor Fist can talk shit up all he wants about us being Pocky choppers, but there's a reason why Pocky tastes this.
I never ever
Just
had
one
Pocky
question.
in my life.
Who's Razor Fist?
Yeah, I never had Pocky in my life. Never even
I
tried.
never heard of him.
Never.
Wait, you never heard of Razor Fist? How long have you been on YouTube, man?
I've been on YouTube for like almost 10 years, pretty much. I knew what YouTube was in 2009. I've been on here since 2011, but I had multiple channels, and trust me, I have a very weird and bad history of it, and good too. And this.
Can
puts on
anyone
pot
explain
time.
to me what Razor Fist is?
Let me type his name down.
Actually, Matt, you're the professional on it. Why don't you actually introduce everybody to Razor Fist?
Well,
Is his name Rageaholic? I can't find him.
yeah, the Rageaholic, man. The Rageaholic.
Oh, well, what's wrong with him? I've seen him before. I mean, I've seen some of
He's basically a metalhead video game reviewer. Well, he did do video game reviews, but now mostly he does political vids. He's pretty much conservative metalhead, and he's not really that huge into anime.
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't call him an anime hater because there are a few anime he does enjoy, like Ronin Warriors is a record of the Lotus War, but even then he does take pot shots at the modern anime industry every now and then.
modern anime today is like, it's cool, but it's not the same as it used to be like in the early 2000s to mid to late 2000s.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't.
still better than the woke stuff we're getting today.
Yeah,
Right?
I actually prefer 80s and 90s anime, believe it or not, man. Not gonna lie.
I've seen anime from the 80s and 90s. That shit is awesome.
The only 90s anime I've watched is like Trigun, Cowboy Bebop,
I fucking love Trigun.
and let's see here, Ryoko Kenshin, Outlaw Star, and that's about it.
Shadow Dude, I have got some anime I really gotta suggest you to watch, man. I mean, there is some quality in 80s anime that shit would blow your mind, man.
Dude, Outlaw Star, I like that one too. It's this red-headed main character I really like. He's really cool.
Starman.
Yeah, personally, I like Trigun and Outlaw Star better than Cowboy Bebop, but even then, Cowboy Bebop has quality. I mean, the soundtrack is fucking amazing.
Crap.
Yeah, it's
crap,
pretty
crap.
cool.
Yeah, anyway, so you kind of joined us a little bit late there, Matt. Let me actually reiterate what I was actually saying earlier in the stream. I was actually talking about, like, doing a follow-up to the whole video about like the freaking possibility that freaking there might be a butchering of a live-action Black Lagoon. Now, I
Let
know
me
you're
just
probably
say
going to
this
say,
in Doctor. Let me just say this in my best as Doctor Evil
How about
impression.
no?
God damn it,
You're welcome.
Shadow Dude! Sheesh! You just had to steal my motherfucking thunder, man.
You're welcome.
How about new?
I'm probably going to say this, but I just have this feeling that if they do make a
crap.
live-action like Black Lagoon, they're actually probably gonna freaking nerf like Revy like they did with Faye, and you're
Of
probably
course
just
they're gonna nerf Revy. They're gonna turn her into a gender study. He's caricature.
yeah. I bet you probably would have said that those three little words you always like to say whenever something happens.
Don't tempt fate.
I
That's what
know.
you're about to say, right?
But can you blame me at this point?
I mean, ironic. Danielle is wearing an anime TFA in the iconic pose. I'm like, hypocrite?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hypocrisy much? I mean,
You and Caecilius right there, dude.
anime over live action any day of the week. Change my freaking mind.
Hell, Tokusatsu
Animation over live action in general.
Because basically, with animation, you can be able to actually tell stories that you can't do in real life.
Damn right. I mean, good lord.
You can
To be
imitate
honest,
it.
I've
It's
always
hard to put
preferred
it
like
into that
comics
fucking
or
movie.
manga
Possible.
over pretty much everything else.
They're just too afraid to
honest.
adapt something that's really cool or do something that's like original that at least can get a lot of people to watch a show. They're playing it way too safe for live action. Way too safe.
Of course, man. I mean,
Unless they get Quentin Tarantino, then I'll watch it.
Yeah. If it
You
was
guys ever heard of an
Tarantino,
anime
then-
called? You guys ever heard of an anime called Air Master?
I've heard of it.
Wait.
It's a good anime, but I have my
When was it
issues,
released?
Like 2003.
No.
There's this main character. It's a girl. She's like 6 foot. She has like short hair. She has red short hair. I love her fucking hairstyle, man. Like they nailed it with her design.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I really gotta freaking sit down and try to find some more anime because I wouldn't be Mr. Anime 343 if I didn't like anime.
Oh, you playing Doom?
Crap.
Actually, I have Doom saved somewhere.
Old school
it's called
Doom.
Brutal Doom. Man,
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
Brutal Doom, man.
Oh man, I be playing the fuck. I go.
Motherfucking shit.
Now the shit gets hard. You die fast in Doom, so I was like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna God mod," and I just start going crazy in Power Trip. I fucking love Doom. Listen,
I've always wanted to play Brutal Doom, but it's never. Crap.
dude,
Out of
two
ammo.
first-person shooters I love so much: Doom, Halo. Period. Tell me, no
So
one's
in
gonna.
other words,
Those
you
are
and
the
I
best.
are very much the same taste in first-person shooters there, Neo.
Well, yeah, them shits is the best.
I like boomer shooters and a little and some modern shooters too.
Yeah, man, I love.
Dude,
I like
boomer shooters mostly for me, dude.
I like Wolfenstein, Quake, Doom, and Duke Nukem when it comes down to retro shooters.
Oh yeah, I
But-
do like Duke Nukem. Never really got into Wolfenstein though.
But when it comes down to like modern boomer shooters, I mean, there's also Project Warlock.
Project Warlock, huh? That sounds like something out of Hexen, man.
I don't think I'll be interested.
Also, guys, I just actually saw the promo for freaking Far Cry 6. Oh god, that looks pretty interesting.
Oh, you mean Yellow
It'll be
Flash's
awesome.
video?
Oh, I'm so
They
sick
got my
of Far
favorite
Cry.
actor.
I'm sick of Far Cry, dude. I mean,
Yo,
They
Matt,
missed the
we
last
see
one.
eye to eye on a lot of things. Because listen, I'm sick and tired of Far Cry. But like when it comes to Doom and Halo, that shit. Oh man, I've been playing that since I was like young. Like I love
Yeah, too bad Halo died after Reach.
I wonder what
that's basically where Halo should have ended at 3. I mean,
Yeah.
3 was really good, and that pretty much should have been the sending off point, really.
Yeah, man, and they're gonna end support.
Yeah, but Reach was pretty good. It's Halo 4 and 5 that sucked.
Reach was actually really good.
Yeah, and they're gonna end servers for the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 servers for Halo 1, 2, and 3 or Halo games. Like, why?
Why?
Screw you, 343 Industries.
Fuck you, 343.
God
yeah,
damn
they're not
it.
even real
And
fans of Halo. They're just
guys, I still have my Xbox 360. I still have it, and I still play games on it. That thing is still supported to this day. That's why it's one of the best consoles of all time, man. I love the PlayStation. I love the Xbox 360. My favorite consoles: PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and Dreamcast. Love those. I have all three. Love them.
Yeah, I actually still have my Xbox 360. Believe it or not.
Yeah, man, I love the Xbox 360
model.
I have my Xbox Series S, but
I really should play my Xbox 360 a little more.
Yeah, me too.
I've been burnt out on Xbox after Halo 4, so I didn't even buy the Xbox One, but I did buy it used, in like used condition.
I didn't buy the Xbox One either. I have the Series S.
If I'm gonna be buying a new console, I'm buying it used.
Same here.
I got one straight. I got one straight out the box. Oh yeah, I got my Series S like some months ago. That shit is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm the only one with that shit.
It's actually way better than PS5, if you ask me.
Yeah, the PS. I'm not a PlayStation hater. I love PlayStation, guys. I'm telling you right now.
I am no PlayStation hater whatsoever. In fact, PS1 and PS2 are my favorite.
We're Sony haters.
Listen, ask anybody that I am a PlayStation. I am a fucking PlayStation fan for life. I'm an Xbox fan just a little bit more, but yeah.
I'm a PlayStation fan for life, but I will still continue to shit on Sony.
That's what I was about to bring up. I love PlayStation.
You can still be a huge PlayStation fan and still shit on Sony.
Yeah,
man.
that's why I said. That's what I was about to bring. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I fucking hate Sony so fucking much, but I love PlayStation.
That being said, I still have faith in Insomniac and Sucker Punch for giving us good games. But unfortunately, they have to be
Tsushima, man. More like go to Tsushima, man.
Yeah, the Ghost of Tsushima is the best game.
And the Spider-Man games were pretty fantastic.
Spider-Man PS4.
Spider-Man PS4 too.
Listen, the only games I was ever interested in playing in the PS4 era: Devil May Cry 5, Nier Automata, Kingdom Hearts 3, Spider-Man PS4, Soul Calibur 6. Those are 5 games. How can only 5 rest of them don't? And Doom, I guess, but Doom is a multi-plat. Like I said,
I still have faith in studios like Sucker Punch and Insomniac.
Yeah.
Even though they are acquired by Sony. But if Sony can make good movies, then what are they not to make good games?
You know what? I still have a PS4 that me and my brother plays. I'm going to buy Spider-Man PS4. And I'm going to buy Spider-Man Miles Morales PS4. And I'm going to buy Kingdom Hearts again. People say Kingdom Hearts 3 was trash. I do criticize it, but it wasn't trash. It was really good.
Oh, hey, just out of curiosity, what's your favorite RPGs from like the Western and Eastern RPGs.
Eastern-wise, if you ask me, Xenogears big time, followed by let's say Suikoden.
My favorite Western RPG, Dragon's Dogma.
My favorite
RPG is like the Borderlands franchise.
Yeah.
My favorite Western RPG would be something along the lines of Dragon Age, the original
And my
Dragon,
second favorite,
not 2 nor Inquisition, OG Dragon Age.
The OG
and my
Dragon
second
Age.
favorite RPG is Earthbound, and then after that, Xenoblade.
Give us Mother 3, Nintendo. Come on, I want my Mother.
Oh God, we already know Undertale definitely was heavily inspired by fucking Earthbound.
Yeah,
I really liked Undertale.
God, thank you so much.
Not really huge in the Undertale, but I do respect it.
I respect it to a certain extent,
Yeah,
but the fan
Sans
base
is in
makes me wanna
Smash
shoot
Brothers,
myself in
and
the
that
fucking
is
head.
awesome.
That's what we need.
Just the
Fans for Smash Brothers.
The fact that
Oh
Sans
God,
was able to
the
make
Spanish fan base.
Don't
Ugh.
get me started on them.
Oh my God!
this.
Listen, I wonder. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. Somehow the Ruby and the Blaze Blue fan base merged together, so they created a nuclear waste zone. It wasn't just toxic anymore. The Ruby fan base is toxic. The Blaze Blue fan base is very cringy in a way. So you mix them together, you create nuclear waste, and that's what I've been seeing when Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle even came out. So okay, what will happen if you mix the Dragon Ball fan base, the Toho fan base, the Undertale fan base, and the Loud Howl fan base, and all of
Don't
those
forget
fan
the Evangelion fan base.
and the Korean and the K-pop stands, mix that shit in one pot. What would you get? You'll probably get a virus.
You basically get nuclear fucking fallout.
Yeah, like you, man.
Don't forget the Sony pony, not Sony. Sony
Yo,
pony.
man, listen. I cannot imagine a day where a Sony pony, a fucking brony, and a K-pop fan, a Dragon Ball fan, an Undertale fan, a Blaze Blue fan, a Ruby fan, or any of those toxic fans. I cannot. I dread the day where they actually agree upon something, because that's the day when you start seeing the real nastiness come out of a motherfucker.
Or
Seriously.
Ragnarok
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, like you just start seeing the nasty ass slime come out of them. I'm like, yeah, you are the pinnacle of lost human potential. Get the fuck out of my face.
Exactly. Basically, nobody cares about you. We don't want you we don't want you around us. So, sayonara, get out of here.
Yeah, even
If
toxic
you want
fandoms
someone
are-
to be,
even when I'm in a toxic fandom, I'm usually weary
you-
to people.
hey, toxic fans, if you're listening, stick with Twitter. Twitter loves toxicity.
Yeah.
And I only dread that it's only going to be a matter of time before I get yeeted off of frickin' Twitter.
I don't say much on Twitter, so yeah.
I'm gonna avoid.
I wouldn't dread being yeeted off Twitter. I'd call that a badge of honor.
I really don't even be on Twitter that much. So yeah.
I don't even have a Twitter account, and I'm still getting scared of getting one.
I think one of my friends is already hated in the one community already, but whatever.
Yeah, man. And then
I've
you
actually had a
have
lot of good friends on freaking Twitter, and sadly they got yeeted off. And luckily, I actually had to create a Discord server just so that way I could actually stay in touch with you guys.
yeah.
Yeah, Discord is great, man.
And you got all these stupid bitches that always
Wait, what
talk about
about the whole thing they're being acquired by Sony?
who being acquired by Sony, whatever.
This Discord. I mean, I've heard of it.
Wait a minute, Discord is acquired by Sony. You heard of that?
Well, yeah. I think it's like from Game Explain or something.
Oh fuck! That can be
crap. Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys.
Yeah, and basically, here's the thing. I actually still want to actually have connections with you guys.
PlayStation's new partnership was Discord, so.
Listen, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't like Microsoft, but I do have some respect for them. But I do love their Xbox.
Yeah. I
and
hate Microshaft, but I love Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
However,
I mean,
that being
I've shitted
said,
on
fuck
Microsoft.
343 to oblivion. Not you, Mr.
Yo,
Amy
dude.
343, but 343 Industries.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
look,
also-
y'all see my DBZ and GT for Life channel. I ran it on Microsoft and the Windows 10 thing. You all seen it.
Yeah, and also that's the thing. Now, all these companies, they should actually be focusing on trying to actually, make better products.
I
And
know
actually,
I shouldn't be tempting fate, but how much you want to bet that Halo Infinite is gonna be woke dog shit?
Please
well,
don't.
you caught yourself in
because
4K there, Shadow Dude.
I want Halo Infinite to be good. I want it to be good. I do not want it to.
It's not.
Oh my fucking
It's
god!
not
be
gonna
honest.
Listen.
No.
At least spare it with the woke shit. The woke shit cannot be in there. If it's not going to be good,
Sorry to
at
disappoint you. We're gonna get that in the Paramount Plus show.
because, apparently, here's the thing. They want to actually give all the freaking journalists, all the freaking, activists out there,
If
they want to give them
Microsoft,
free shit, and, all the inclusivity to them. And,
Yeah.
it's why, freaking video gaming these days is actually just completely another dog shit because of these freaking games journalists. They're nothing
but
more
if-
than
journalists?
activists.
you mean, if Microsoft really wants to continue Halo and make good Halo games again, defund 343 Industries. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
yep, defund them. Actually, just erase them their faggot ass from existence.
Same thing with the Coalition too.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do with my Gears?
Volition really
They-
messed up on Saints Row. Like, let
They
me say
make
this
Gears
about-
of War. They turned Gears of War
The
into
Coalition,
Gears of
not
Woke.
Coalition.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, but
They
I've never really heard the Coalition. I mean, I've heard of Throwdown Show though.
Yeah, but like I said,
Maybe
they
we
turned
should-
Gears of War into Gears of Woke.
Oh
No.
god.
They need to stop putting this woke stuff in entertainment, or it's gonna be a real problem in a minute. They need to
That's
stop.
kind of why I
Exactly.
hate Microsoft a little bit more than Sony, since they destroy some of my favorite franchises of all time. But yeah, that's why I hate them a little bit more. But Sony's getting there if they're gonna destroy Uncharted, which, by the way, we're gonna riot if they destroy Uncharted, or at least I will.
I really don't care too much about Uncharted.
Yeah, man.
I'm more worried if they're gonna fuck up. Okay, let me just start over again. I'm more worried if they're gonna fuck up Final Fantasy.
Oh
Fantasy.
man, I dread the day that happens.
That is me. Okay, so I'm the one who's got the PlayStation 5 console, and I'm very skeptical with 16, even though it is Square still. But it's like, don't fuck this up, Sony. You fuck this up. I'm just gonna. Oh God.
Yeah, Square Enix ain't really been the same since the Square Enix merger.
Yeah.
There's
and
so many favoritism
why
with
don't
that company.
Why don't we
It's
just
like,
go back to being freaking Squaresoft instead of Square Enix?
Yes,
Listen,
I mean,
Listen, man, this monopolization shit is the biggest problem. It's the biggest bane of our existence. Monopolization. It needs to fucking stop.
and
Yeah,
Movie
this
Bob
is
wants
why
to
we
say
need
it's a good thing with monopolization, like for fucking real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and in all this freaking bribing of the Justice Department and the laws and stuff like that, it's just ridiculous. I mean, that's how freaking Sony actually acquired Crunchyroll for freaking over $1 billion, just so they can actually get a monopolization on Western anime.
That's basically why Sony is basically entertainment's Palpatine.
And this is why I really want to see freaking Sony go bankrupt.
I hope they do.
Why if I'm going to,
I
that's
hope
why
they
if I'm going to buy a
do get
PS5,
bankrupt.
it better be fucking used. Or a Christmas gift for my parents. Either way, I ain't buying.
Not really interested. So basically, all I gotta say is, if you're gonna screw something up, you better screw it up good and learn from your mistakes. Because if you don't, then
Or at
What's
least
the
not
point?
make it woke. I mean, I'm gonna have to come clean here. I mean, I was kind of originally skeptic of the new Battlefield game that was coming out with, that being online only. But now that I think about it, after the whole woke crap with Battlefield 5, maybe I'll make this one exception.
oh god,
Towards,
this is why we can't have nice things.
by the way,
The only
should
time
we
we-
wrap it up right now? It is 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's get our final goodbyes out of the way, and I'm gonna be doing something with my uncle here later on. So why don't we actually get our final goodbyes out of the way, and since Matt, the last one on, you get to be the first to actually say your goodbyes. Whoops.
Hold on.
Man,
Well,
what
hold
the fuck, man? I hate this shit.
It's either his internet or
Okay,
something else.
I know. Hold on. We'll actually give him a few more minutes. We'll give him a minute if he comes back. I hope he does.
Oh yeah, back to Square for a little bit. Like I do understand Square is still very popular, but it's like, do I like all their games? Not necessarily. I kind of wish some other directors would get a different shot at. But there we go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway, Matt, since you're the last one, you get to be the first to actually say your goodbyes. So
Oh, nothing much from me. Just be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. And good lord, does my internet suck today?
all right, Silent Joker.
Oh. Well then, thank you all for watching the live stream. Subscribe to all these guys, follow where they're at, and we'll see you next time.
Neo.
All I have to say is keep rocking the dragon in Japan. You need to deal with your connection issues.
All right, Bleeding Shadow.
Stick with the shadows because at the end of the day, the darkness is always with you.
Bubba just joined. Missed it.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Better luck next time. But I hope to actually see you on the next one because I'm going to be pretty much working out. Getting to work and all that stuff. But
All right,
anyway,
I'm about to head out.
Well, anyway, I do appreciate you guys actually being on here. And as always, just remember these 3 things, guys. Respect the waifus, enjoy fandoms, and it makes freedom. And until the next one, this is Mr. 8343 saying, sign everyone.
Adios, muchachos.
Adios. See you later, guys.